Yo, I'm Florence, a yoga and meditation instructor. Feel free to call me Chickē, as do many of my students and friends. Okay, check it out. I'm a Westerner who since 1988 have been practicing on and off this whole breath and awareness and harmony thing, blah, 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 right? Okay, then a year ago today, my practicing, well, it had been more off than on, and after an incident at a hardware store, I made a commitment to sit every morning for the first 5 minutes. The next day, 5 minutes. The next day, I thought, I am so frustrated. I don't have time to just sit. And then I spoke gently and tenderly to myself. I said, it is in these moments, dear one, where you will sit for 7 minutes. This sitting practice was the start of a journey to learn as much as I can about yoga and meditation. I enrolled in a teacher trainer program at the Yogama Institute and went from a cluck you to a thank you attitude in about 2 weeks. I started reading a few of the course materials and, well, it really piqued my interest. Now, perhaps you're here because you have existential curiosity or endurance to learn more, or you've been working around the clock and you simply want some gentle, lighthearted entertainment. Whatever your reason, let's join together and learn. Let's peck around and just see what we can find out. Okay, so we know meditation and yoga both share a long history, like so super long. Both are used as tools for increasing calmness and physical relaxation, improving psychological balance, coping with illness, and enhancing many dimensions of health and well-being. These therapeutic effects are merely byproducts and incidental. The main objective of yoga and meditation is to create absolute balance of physical body, mind, and energy. What exactly is meditation, though? And what is yoga? All right, to put in an eggshell, meditation and yoga are both practices, techniques, a form of art, a commitment. They are personal and public. There are many different types of meditation in yoga. All right, so a bit about the history. There was a dude born in Nepal and then wandered on over to India. We'll call him Buddha. There was another fellow living at this time, Sage Patanjali. One type of yoga is Raja Yoga, and Sage Patanjali Yoga, or classical yoga, is just one subset, most commonly referred to as Ashtanga Yoga. Sage Patanjali describes 8 steps of yoga, the first 2 of which, in Sanskrit terms, are yama and niyama, or in English, moral codes and self-restraints. Patanjali maintains that one must perfect these first 2 steps before pursuing the third and the fourth, asana and pranayama, or physical postures and the practice of unobstructing the breath. So, skip forward just a little bit of time, about 11 centuries, and along comes this other dude, Swatmarma, who says, wait a minute, hold up, self-control and self-discipline? What? This is a recipe for disaster. Focusing on this will create way more conflict rather than a peace of mind if harmony is not first created in the personality. Therefore, let's focus on purifying the whole body. This is the beginning point in Hatha Yoga. So as we can see very quickly, the plot chickens. Okay, for now, let's understand yoga and meditation by exploring 3 areas. We have all the tools we need. We'll journey from body to breath to mind. These are the 3 areas: body, breath, mind. Sometimes it can all feel like too much, right? Particularly when you're starting a new practice. However, we are starting from a place where we have all 3 tools we need: body, breath, mind. These aren't new. We've had them since we were born. What might be different, though, is how we'll use them. So, with anything new, it can be helpful to know when it begins and ends. We'll use a bell to signal this. We need to look into our heart and set an intention. For now, let's make a commitment to practice for 2 minutes. Prepare the body. Greet the body. Hello, body. In this moment, body, I see you. And I'm committing to seeing you for the next 2 minutes. Now, your practice may take on a different form. This is just how I chat with myself. Now the body, in whatever form it is at this moment, it's just as it should be. The most important ingredient here is to arrive. Stand, sit, lean on a wall, sit on an egg. That's kind of weird. Okay, at this point in your practice, make a commitment to arrive. Nothing more, nothing less. And then listen. While you are listening to the body, you will hear the breath. You will witness the breath, breathing the breath. Allow the breath to follow naturally. Observe the breath. Notice as many qualities about the breath as possible. As you're listening to the body and the breath, the mind might jump in and say, hey, what about me? Yo, over here. Look, looky me. Now, let's move to the second area, the mind. All right, so give the mind something to do. It wants to think. This is what it does best. Silently or aloud, say what you're observing of the breath or the body or the mind. Breathing in, breathing out. Cool air breathing in. Or, while my face may look calm, I'm actually primal screaming on the inside. Oh, gee, I wonder if I'll get some corn as a treat today. Maybe I'll strike jackpot and find some wild rice. Whatever you notice, label it. Invite your body and mind to join in with the rhythms of your breathing. Okay, body, breath, mind. Let's put it all together and practice for 2 minutes. A bell will signal the beginning and end of 2 minutes, and then we'll come back together. Okay, this is where we move the practice of yoga from the public to the personal. Besides, no one wants to look at a chicken breathing for 2 minutes. Boring. What we can do is make a commitment to practice noticing our breath, body, and mind over the next 2 weeks. Together, We're moving the world from a cluck you to a thank you attitude. One chickie at a time. I'll see you back here in 2 weeks where we'll explore posture. Now, go breathe with your inner chickie for 2 minutes.